Wait, did a Hollywood actress really just say she made an OnlyFans account to prepare for a role? Yep, and not just any actress. We're talking about Elle Fanning. The same Elle Fanning known for movies like Maleficent and The Great just revealed something that has the internet doing a double take. At the SXSW Film and TV Festival in Austin, Texas, Elle Fanning showed up for the premiere of her new Apple TV Plus series called Margo's Got Money Troubles. During an interview with People magazine, she revealed something that instantly grabbed headlines. To understand her character better, she and the show's writers created an OnlyFans account. And yeah, the internet immediately went, wait, hold on, what? According to Elle Fanning herself, the decision wasn't about doing anything controversial. It was about research. She explained that since her character navigates internet culture and financial struggles, the writers wanted to understand how certain online platforms actually work. So she said, obviously, I'm an Instagram user and TikTok user, but we also had to dive into OnlyFans a little bit. Then she added that the writer's room created an account so they could explore the platform and understand how creators interact with it. And before anyone jumps to conclusions, the showrunner clarified something important. The team apparently gave each other consent and boundaries before doing the research, making sure everyone involved was comfortable. Still, the moment that quote hit the internet, people immediately started debating it, because OnlyFans isn't just another social media platform. It's known primarily for adult subscription content, and hearing a major Hollywood actress casually say she made an account for research definitely caught people off guard. So, to understand why they even looked into OnlyFans, you have to look at the story of the show itself. The new series, Margo's Got Money Troubles, is based on a best-selling novel by Rufi Thorpe. The story follows a young woman named Margo, who suddenly finds herself struggling financially after dropping out of college to raise a baby. With bills piling up and life getting messy, she starts looking for ways to survive. Her parents aren't exactly traditional either. Her mom is a former Hooters waitress, and her dad is an ex-pro wrestler. So yeah, the whole story has this chaotic, slightly wild energy. And somewhere in that struggle, Margo begins exploring unconventional ways to make money online, which is where the OnlyFans research comes in. The show is basically a mix of family drama, dark comedy, and modern internet culture, and Apple TV clearly thinks it's going to be big, because the cast list is stacked. This isn't some random indie project. The show includes some serious Hollywood names. We're talking about Nicole Kidman, Michelle Pfeiffer, Nick Offerman, Greg Kinnear, and Marcia Gay Harden. That's a seriously heavyweight cast, and the series was created by David E. Kelley, who's behind huge shows like Big Little Lies and The Lincoln Lawyer. So when a project like this starts making headlines before it even releases, that's usually a sign the marketing machine is already working. And Elle Fanning herself seems genuinely excited about the role. She described the character of Margo as someone who goes through serious hardships but somehow manages to stay hopeful. Basically, a character trying to survive in a messy modern world. But here's where things get interesting. The internet doesn't always see things the same way Hollywood does. The moment the headline, Elle Fanning created an OnlyFans account, started circulating, social media reactions exploded. Some people thought it was actually smart acting research, because method actors often dive deep into real environments to understand their characters. Actors have done way crazier things before. Some have lived on the streets for roles, others trained with criminals or military units. So in that context, checking out a platform online might not seem that extreme, but others weren't convinced. Critics argued that Hollywood sometimes tries to normalize controversial platforms as framing them as art research, and that debate quickly turned into a bigger conversation about how modern entertainment interacts with internet culture. Because platforms like OnlyFans sit in a weird space. They're technically just subscription content platforms, but culturally they're associated with adult content. So the moment a major actress mentions it, people immediately react. To be fair though, actors researching controversial environments isn't new. Hollywood has a long history of extreme role preparation. For example, Christian Bale lost insane amounts of weight for roles. Jared Leto stayed in character for months while filming, and Robert De Niro actually drove taxis in New York City to prepare for Taxi Driver. Actors often try to experience the world their character lives in, and if a story involves internet culture or online content platforms, it makes sense they'd want to understand how it works. Still, the phrase "created an OnlyFans account for research" is the kind of headline that naturally grabs attention, which is exactly why the story started spreading across entertainment media so quickly. Now, let's be real for a second. There's another angle here. Hollywood knows exactly how media cycles work, and when a show is about to launch, any headline that sparks curiosity is free publicity. The series premieres April 15th on Apple TV+, which means the promotional push is just beginning. So a story like this does two things at once. First, it introduces people to the show. Second, it creates a little controversy that makes people curious enough to check it out. Whether intentional or not, it's classic Hollywood buzz-building. At the end of the day, Elle Fanning didn't say she actually used the platform the way people might assume. She simply said the writer's room created an account to understand how the site works. Still, it's one of those celebrity quotes that instantly turns into a viral headline, because when you combine a famous actress, a controversial platform, and a big upcoming TV show, the internet is going to talk about it. And clearly, it already is. So, what do you think? Was this just normal acting research, or did Hollywood take things a little too far this time? Drop your opinion in the comments, because this debate is definitely going to keep going. And if you enjoy Hollywood drama, celebrity stories, and behind-the-scenes entertainment news, make sure you subscribe, because here on this channel, we break down the stories everyone in Hollywood is talking about. And trust me, there's always another one coming.